morning, everyone. Troy Pond out here enjoying a little bit of this winter, the little we have left. Love to see it go. Nice day today, probably about 30 degrees, a little bit breezy. My scenario today is want to do a winter camp with a snow dog. I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to do it along the driveway, just for time's sake. But the principles still apply, so let's get started. Okay, since this is a theoretical snow dog camp, there's a few things I'm always going to have with me if I'm out in the woods with my snow dog. One of them's going to be a sled. This is my big boy for hauling lots of firewood. Another thing I'm always going to have with me is going to be my trusty chainsaw. Can't cut firewood without it unless I'm going to chew through it, and I'm not that hungry. Optional things that I'm going to bring for this one is my handsaw, my tree pruning handsaw. Wonderful item to have for making snow forts. And I am borrowing my son's collapsible shovel, which coincidentally, buddy, this video is for you since you asked for it. So basically I'm going to get started. First thing I want to do in this scenario, I want a footprint of my big sled. There we go. Quick and dirty. Next, I'm going to pull my saw and I'm going to slice my footprint out as best I can. And then we're going to go to shovel. No surprise here. Lots of snow. Snow is a little on the deep side here. This is such a good spot. Digging down. Definitely not rocket science. Here's where the saw comes in nice. Really nice, crisp, clean edge. Not that it really matters. I mean, it's a snow fort, for crying out loud. Dig down far enough, I might find springtime. I'd be willing to bet another couple of weeks winter's going to be a memory. Of course, one thing about northern Wisconsin is it likes to make you a liar as far as the weather forecast is concerned. So, I'm not a groundhog. I'm going to leave that up to the professionals. A lot of snow. Which, coincidentally, I'm not a professional by any means. Just got 40-some years of northern Wisconsin experience in playing in the snow, camping, living outdoors, cooking. So, lots of things to consider about sleeping outdoors. Hypothermia, obviously, staying dry. Not too much threat this time of year. Northern Wisconsin with a little bit of common sense. Okay, I just want to do a quick review here for you. As you see, I limbed some branches off this tree. This tree's got a significant amount of weeping. My guess is buggy or white pine blister rust or something like that. I did the first 20-some years of my career as a tree service expert, cutting down danger trees and stuff like that, operating a boom lift. This tree's coming out this spring. This tree's already slated to get cut down to make more sunlight in the hayfield for the farm. So this was not a good tree. A good tree was not harmed for the benefit of just taking a few branches. Just want to make that clear. Was my original intention to use the sled, so sticking with the original plan. Slide this up a little bit. Get a little better coverage. I'm going to leave some ventilation open on the bottom side. I think I'm going to fill in somewhat along the gaps. For this, I'm going to use the bigger shovel, just because. Nice big blocks. Looking beautiful. Looking really good. Good enough for me. Gonna need a little bit of an entry point here. And then we'll fill in the other section with a few more pine boughs. See if we can get a few more nice big snowballs up in here to cause a little more wind blockage. Whoa. That wasn't what that was going for. Okay, now I think I'll head inside. I've got a few sticks to get out of my way. Accomplish here. Nice and cozy. And we'll recycle those sticks. We'll put them right up here. Definitely going to want to drag up some more pine boughs. To slow a little bit more wind. Okay, I'll go get a few more pine boughs. Be back in a few. Okay, I'm back with a few more sticks. Do a little bit of cutting here. And we'll fill in this area here a little bit. Don't really need to get crazed, but if we need to leave these guys out here, we can steal those too. Hold a little bit of extra heat in if possible. And there, we can fish right around the backside. And we'll take a couple more cuts. Whoa! That makes a huge amount of difference. There we go. That's a proper northern Wisconsin brush pile, I guess. There we go. Beautiful. Gotta admit, I'm still not in love with this entryway. It just looks like about 40 pounds of snow gonna wind up in my blankets. Huh. Now I'll crawl in and check it out. Sure to find those at about 2 a.m. So we'll get rid of them now. A few sticks. Okay. I think we got it. Definitely to my satisfaction anyway. And there we have it. We've got our sled cover, we've got our brush, we've got our entryway. For bedding, I'll put down a plastic tarp or a nylon tarp probably. Crawl down in here. This is what the inside view is looking like. Kind of cozy. Sure smells nice. Hopefully, by the time night comes around, the snow that's on the inside of the sled will have finished melting off and dripping. Otherwise, that won't be too much fun. But here's the entryway. And there is the head end. Sorry for the wobbly video. There's not a real lot of room in here. But it's comfy. No doubt about it. I suspect in a week or two this video wouldn't... There, I got dripped right in the face. A week or two this video wouldn't even be possible. But there you have just a quick pinch hit shelter in the woods. We'll pretend it's in the woods. You can see the drips coming down. The sun's beating right on this black sled. Yeah, I think it should be melted out by nighttime. And I think for that doorway, I'll grab a extra tarp or an extra blanket or something like that just to close that up for the night. And should be good to go. Plastic tarp, a couple of yogurt mats down, and nothing like a good foam mat to keep you off the ground. Probably an extra sleeping bag or two just because I'm close to the home, so I'm gonna be comfortable. All right. So there you go, buddy. That is that's our shelter. I know he's going to come unglued when he comes home and sees this. I mean, what kid doesn't love a good snow fort? So, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to call this. I can't emphasize enough how much I want this dripping to not take place. Hopefully I have enough ventilation that I'm not have to deal with condensation overnight, because that's a real problem camping out in the winter too. Thanks for checking it out. Have a good one.